So, when you talk about BBL, what do you consider the most important points to highlight? And the concept forever young, truly achievable?
So first, the important or the essence of using BBL to get the best results, and it really is a recipe. It's simple. You start with the right technology, Saiton's BBL, and then you determine the correct protocol for the person you're going to treat. Do they need correction? Do they have nice skin that you just want to preserve nice skin, keep it healthy and slow down aging? Then you determine for each step of the protocol the correct parameter. And then it's the right technique. And that's what I love teaching, is a recipe to make a masterpiece. And that's really what relates to the result that a person gets, using the right technology, picking the right protocol, doing the right technique with that protocol. And now, with the second question that you had asked me, remind me again, or if you repeat that again. So
already you explained that forever young, truly achievable. Yeah.
So, well, I believe that there are two answers to that. One is, can we make somebody look who's 50 or 60 look like they're 21 years old? And the answer is, well, no, not yet with light. Can we make their skin look as nice and be as healthy as somebody who's in their 20s if you're in your 50s and 60s? And the answer to that is, with the latest BBL technology from Saiton and the latest protocols, we've gotten very, very close to that. The second part of it is, can we slow down aging? The second part of Forever Young is slowing down aging. And I do believe we now are at the place where we can tell a woman who's 35 years old or 40 years old, if you get regular BBL treatments, we can keep your skin looking this nice for the next 30 years of your life. My skin looks better at 68 than it did when I was 43.
Cool.
So, and that's because of BBL. I believe I hold the world record for the most BBL treatments. I've had 200.
Wow. Sounds great. It's great news for me. I can reverse my facial age too if I receive the BBL like you. So you already mentioned that the concept of pre-rejuvenation or prejuvenation. You emphasize the importance of pre-rejuvenation. How do you see the concept currently being applied in dermatology, and what potential does it hold for the future?
Well, Dr. Ho, this is a very interesting question. And one of the things that I've appreciated, the concept of prejuvenation, that I believe in Korea is much more advanced than in the US. In the US, most of the cosmetic doctors are still focusing a lot on correction. That's a different, and that has been the way we viewed things. Some of the most famous cosmetic doctors in the United States are still really focused on fixing things. And you are talking about the concept of prejuvenation that I have seen in Korea now at a much more advanced level. The concept that let's start doing treatments for people who have nice skin and keep their skin nice and preserve their skin and keep their skin healthy. And the message that I have brought from what I've learned in my own experience with BBL for prejuvenation benefits, keeping skin healthy and slowing down aging, is, I think, received much more openly and enthusiastically here in Korea than when I have audiences in the US that are still thinking, show me how to fix things in 5 minutes on someone's face, as opposed to, show me what I can do on nice skin to keep it nice. And in my opinion, for prejuvenation right now, the single best technology that can be used on nice, healthy, young skin for preserving it is BBL. That I don't believe that any of the other devices that we have or that we use have, number one, the benefit for prejuvenation, and number one, are really wise or safe to use on nice skin. If you do microneedling on nice skin, you do not make nice skin look nicer. If you do chemical peels on nice skin, you don't make it look nicer. If you do fractionated lasers on nice skin, you actually potentially cause problems. If you do BBL and you know how to do it on nice skin, you make nice skin look even nicer and you keep it healthy. So you brought up the concept of prejuvenation. Korea, it seems to be a very growing concept, and I admire the Korean doctors for their interest in bringing to Korea the benefits with light of keeping your skin healthy. It's the best technology for prejuvenation.
Prejuvenation concepts in Korea, it's getting more popular and more. Recently, Korean manufacturers have been creating innovative products that are receiving positive feedback in US. So what are your thoughts on this trend?
Well, I can only speak in terms of what I personally have experience with, and I don't have experience with all of the technologies that are developed in Korea and then are coming to the United States. So I can't specifically speak on all of the different types of technologies that are being innovated in Korea and used for prejuvenation. What I can tell you is that, in my opinion, right now, light energy, broad spectrum light, and in particular BBL, and the way that we've learned how we can use BBL, the parameters and how easy the treatments are, and what we have learned about what light does for affecting skin, causing skin cells that are older to behave like younger skin cells, rejuvenating the genes. Right now, we don't know that lasers do the same thing. We don't know that chemical peels do that. We don't know that microneedling resets genes. We do know that broadband light does that. So even though there will be other technologies and other treatments that may be beneficial for prejuvenation, I still believe that light, and in particular broadband light, is really going to continue to be the most important. And I believe that Korean doctors are going to become leaders in that area.
Yeah. Thank you for all the answers. I gave you so many questions and you answered very genuinely your experience. My last question is, how do you foresee the trend and economic scale of global aesthetic market evolving in the near future?
Well, from my most recent visit to Korea, and I can see the really tremendous demand of young people and their interest in prejuvenation. And part of it is that Korean doctors are aware of that and making it aware for younger people that it's worth starting doing treatments now to keep your skin healthy and slow down aging and keep your skin younger looking. I think that that's going to become a very large driver of the aesthetic industry in the future. I also believe, and I saw that here in Korea, is the interest in non-invasive and minimally invasive treatments, and the interest in treatments that have no downtime. Broadband light fits with that perfectly. There's no downtime with treatments. It's non-invasive. And so I think that as the throughout globally, as the world becomes aware of the benefit of light for prejuvenation and the benefit of light for correcting skin and the ease of using, for example, Saiton's BBL technology on the whole body, and as we continue to make better, more protocols that are better designed for full body treatments in a reasonable time. You shared with me how long it takes to do some of your treatments. And I can tell you that now with Saiton's BBL Heroic technology, I can do a whole body treatment in less than 1 hour. So now people can have their entire body treated with light energy. I think those are going to be things that will really drive the global market, as people, younger people in particular, really have an interest in not wanting to do all kinds of other things, do things that, so as they get older, they don't have to do other things like surgery or fillers and things like that. So it's a great question that you ask. That's my view. I absolutely see Korean doctors are really going to continue to be on the forefront of the growth of the aesthetic industry globally.
Thank you. Actually, 2 months later, I will give a lecture about the concept of prejuvenation to other Korean doctors. So, may I use your saying today in my lecture? Can I?
Absolutely. I think it's a wonderful opportunity that you are going to have to be able to share and really opening doctors' eyes about the concept of prejuvenation and what is worthwhile and what there is science to support is really valuable. I'll do one thing even more than that. I will provide for you some, I think, material that you could use for your presentation of the age-delaying benefits of light so that you can show that if you wish to incorporate that.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We'll make sure we have that happen for you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you again for sharing your valuable insights with us today. It's been a pleasure to hear your thoughts, and I'm sure that our audience will greatly benefit from your expertise. We wish you continued success in all your endeavors. Thank you very much today.
Dr. Ho, thank you very much. It was a pleasure and an honor to get to spend this time with you today.
Thank you. It's really, for me, as a doctor, great honor to have a chance to interview you because we all know that photofacial was the most important game changer in our aesthetic field. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that and saying that. I feel that it has really made the last 25 years of my dedication very worthwhile. And that is something that makes me feel very good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ho. All right.